Welcome, Crusaders, and thanks for joining me for Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. We're back here in our Citadel, and we've got some people to speak to, and then we're going to talk to Irabeth because I think we may have progress with the quest involving her, kind of getting her mental state back where it needs to be. Battered Spirit, I think, is the quest. And then actually going to talk to Finian because there's a quest involving him and we need to speak with him and see what's going on there. We've got Lady Konami here. Commander, upon hearing word of your victory in the Battle of Drezen, many leaders in Avestan have considered taking a more active supporting role in the crusade. Fighting demons in the name of saving the world is a prestigious endeavor, especially when the war is going well. The one whose help is accepted first will increase their standing in the political arena, which is why the powers are now competing for the right to conclude an alliance with Mendev before their rivals do. Neuroscion has already chosen which of them is to be favored. Isger. We've been building an alliance with that nation for a long time, and now the capital is expecting you to address the steward of Isger with an official offer to support you. Social. Lastwall is Mendev's most trusted ally. If we are to ask someone for support, it should be them. The Shining Crusade. And Darren. What say we invite the Sword Lords of Brevoy to this party? The righteous Mendevian knights just love those hot-headed provincials who will draw their weapons and challenge you to a duel at the drop of a hat. And get this, they win such duels. Neuroscion will be ecstatic to have allies like these, and I hope the demons will enjoy their company as well. And Lon, just as a note, we happen to have a neighbor who's got barely any presence in the crusade. I'm talking about Numeria. It's believed to be too wild and barbaric to have any dealings with. How about we show everyone how wild and barbaric tribes can fight, and invite them to play a bigger part in our war? I think is this like our diplomatic council, maybe? And Woljif, everyone who wanted to come, because they listened to their heart, are already here. Time to call those who listen to their purse. We'll drop a line to the Varisian cities, tempt them with some nice spoils, and loads of savvy folks will come running. Why does Neuroscion decide whose help I should accept? Because you are, with all due respect, one of Her Majesty's subjects. Lady Konami's voice grows sterner, but after a moment subsides into a more confiding tone. And because it took great effort for Mendev's diplomatic corps to win Isger over and ensure you would receive their help. Are you confident that the allies you choose yourself will be as reliable? We can't call everyone for help? I wish we could, but we can't. The Shalaxians and their colonies can't stand the Andarins. Molthune is at war with Nirmathus, Nidal, and Lastwall are at daggers drawn, and all of them envy the wealth of Absalom, protest against the godlessness of Druma, and fear the revolutionary plague of Galt. They can tolerate each other in small doses, but an official letter from the commander summoning one of the nations to assist the crusade will lead to, shall we say, an eruption of toxic volcanoes across half of the courts of Avestan. So I'm afraid you'll have to choose which of your allies is most desirable to you. Okay. Council already kind of told us what they had to say, didn't they? Unlocks Inquisitors. Infantry specializing in slaying spellcasters. 12 Inquisitors are recruited at the commander's headquarters. Okay, it's unlocking that type of unit, so what do we want here? Duelists? Infantry capable of parrying enemy attacks. Barbarians. Rogues. Sorcerers. I'm assuming that would be another ranged unit. I think that would be good. Right now, our main army, we've got, is it the champions and then the rangers, clerics, and we've got a group of scouts that I feel like don't really do much of anything. We could swap those scouts for sorcerers. That sounds cool. Lady Konami, I'm willing to accept Isger's aid. Your wisdom never fails you. Neuroscion will be pleased to know you're not squandering allies whom they have taken such pains to attract. The battle sorcerers of Isger, hardened in the clashes with goblins, will serve you well. I won't detain you any longer, Commander. When matters of foreign or domestic politics once again require your attention, I will convene the Diplomatic Council. Okay. So I want to talk to Irabeth. Take a look at this battered spirit. We're still waiting for the result. I thought there was a marker on when I came back to Drezen. I thought we had a marker for the quest on the Citadel. So let's talk to her and see. No, shoot. Thought we were gonna move forward with that. I guess we're not. Okay. In that case, let's see if we can figure out how to talk to Finian. Do we do that through inventory? Yeah, okay. Want to chat? I'm always up for a chinwag. We got ambushed by cultists who spoke of some bladesmith. I suspect you might know him. Finian's tone is grim. All too well. He was the one who tortured me. I don't know what specimens they wanted from you. Maybe they thought I had stolen something from them. Wait, I just remembered something. His voice turns hopeful. That bladesmith's workshop was just outside Is, right by the walls. If, Gorm willing, we are ever in those parts, I'll beat the hell out of that scumbag for all he did to me. Finding those cultists was a stroke of luck. I'm ready to leap into battle right now, just say the word. It's like I can feel this newfound strength. When you go to Is, make sure to bring me along. Okay. Wait for an opportune moment. A lot of waiting here. I think we're waiting on what's her face? Kaylessa. We're waiting on Irabeth. Now we're waiting on Finian. Where is that one? I should have wait for an opportune moment. Finian has remembered that the black bladesmith who used him as a test subject is hiding somewhere near Is. However, the commander does not yet have sufficient forces to enter that area. The only option is to wait for an opportune moment. Okay. Waiting. I kind of want to see if we can recruit some sorcerers. Maybe we'll do a little bit of crusading since my other plans were dashed. Last time we were at the Midnight Isles, we did the first level. I never did even check the second one. We could go back there, maybe. But I may end up doing some of this on my own, not recording. I feel like it might be sort of boring. But I guess if you're interested in seeing more of the Midnight Isles, let me know. I did level up Greybor. We could travel to the Grimwood, although I think it's rather far away. But maybe let's do some crusading. See if we can open up the road, maybe toward Grimwood, because I'd like to do this sooner rather than later. Sounds fun to ambush a dragon. Let's just hop in here to crusade. I haven't done much because we've been in good shape as far as our morale and stuff. So I've kind of been leaving a lot of this. We got a fort besieged. Okay. So that dropped our morale a bit. I've kind of been just leaving these armies sitting here, I guess, till we needed them for a boost. Let's jump in here to campaign. Where's that? So I don't see it. Like, how do we see where we've got a siege? Is that this? I don't think so. Does the map show us? It must be, it was a stone maze, I think, that's under siege. How do we know that other than you could see it sitting there, I guess. Somewhere that shows us. We can tell, we can see from this that we've got a problem. I don't know how to see. They're gonna, I mean, we're not gonna have to fight. We just need to go there and run them off. All right, let's head down there. We're getting pretty close here to leveling up our general, I think. All right. I kind of want to just skip some days to recruit some sorcerers. Unless we have to build something here. Do you have to build... in the process of building the main stables here in Drezen, I have not done much building at all. I know we can buy materials points, so we may just need to do that. This has still got 3 days. Can we just recruit sorcerers right off the bat, or do we have to build something for them? Don't see anything. Mercenary guild. Need that. Don't see anything that mentions sorcerers. Obviously, we have plenty of room there to build stuff. We don't have much in the way of materials. Probably neglecting that aspect of the game. I don't know how far off we are from getting recruits. Let's... Anywhere down here we want to send our army. We could probably hit any of these level 7s, but maybe we come back up around here toward this one. The other thing I've been wondering if we should do is to kind of be working on building a second army that could just hang around here closer to Drezen just to hit some of these, like that one. We wouldn't have needed our main force to fight that demon army down there at Stone Maze. We would have had another army that could have done that. I don't know. Alright, skip a day. Here they come. Finished the senior comrades. 1,000 leadership points. A bunch of morale that we didn't really need. Okay, let's head off this incoming demon army. You know, there's so many, like, such a spaghetti road system. It's like, I don't see quite the point of all of these extra routes. Alright, they have to go up around here. Back this way. Okay, they're gonna run. Got a level 1 demon army at this fort. We could go take that fort, I suppose. What do we have here? Oh, I was gonna look at where's Grimwood? It's like down here a ways, I think. We've got a mass of higher level demon armies down here near Heart of Mystery, which we need to get to at some point. Where's Grimwood? I know it's over here somewhere. That's the edge of the map. I could have sworn that we've seen that on the map somewhere. Maybe didn't. There it is. Okay. Actually not that far away. Alright, let's go try to open that up and then maybe be able to head that way with Greybor. This road system is just wild. Don't really want to go to this yet. Although that could be a first stop on our way to Grimwood. Oh, we've got some... Let's look at our decrees here. Strengthening diplomatic connections. Financing a crusade is a costly process, and the diplomatic council has to come up with new tricks to preserve the friendship of countries and nobility sponsoring the commander's army. So we could do this. Rank up decree. Got 1 day left on this studying Sword of Valor. So let's... We just skipped a day already, didn't we? Alright, let's move. Let's go chase off this level 1 army here. Let's head... This is probably the road to Grimwood, isn't it? But I don't really want to run into this level 8 particularly, although just 2 stacks of those things. I'd like to get leveled up. Let's go hit this one. Okay. Yeah, we've got these scouts here that I think maybe we'll try to replace them with sorcerers. Don't feel like they do much. Okay, we can maybe take out a couple of these. I can tell which square this one's on. I'm only gonna hit the one. Okay. But we got rid of that stack. Yeah, I guess you scouts come up here. Another fireball. I feel like now that our general has fireball, that it's like, why use anything else? I wish we would have taken that sooner. But these other things are nice boosts to our other units, but not as effective as that fireball. If I were to do this again, I would have taken something else than all these things at the beginning. Okay. I wonder if that is not quite enough to level us up. Treasure found. The grove had long been dry and dead. The spiders that once occupied it have been slaughtered. Monstrous web cocoons hang from the branches containing the remains of their victims and a certain number of useful items that miraculously were not dissolved in the spider's corrosive drool. Chainmail of dragonfly. Grants all allies in a 30-foot radius a +1 insight bonus to attack and damage rolls against demons. 10 rounds. Huh? Okay. I'm thinking it would be cool to get our general leveled up. So let's try to hit at least one more of these armies up here. What's in this one? We should be able to handle them. They do have a general. Or no. No. Items. Voracious jumble. Okay, let's head up here. Good, they're close together. We should be able to hit all of them with this. We could potentially kill the whole group with this fireball. Nice. Yeah, that's too good. Okay, we're getting close here. I bet if we hit that other army up here, she'll level up. Voracious Jumble. The mage Zymus was a famous adventurer and wicked fighter. His feats, now seldom recalled, were as countless as his scars. Zymus was not driven by thirst for fame, but by a rare sense of responsibility inherent to his nature. Therefore, the day when the brave mage lost his arm in a fight with a werewolf became his tragedy. How could he, so strong and solid, retire now, when so many still needed his help? Without a second thought, Zymus took an arm from a fallen enemy to replace his own. Thus, his decline began. For years, again and again, Zymus took the limbs of defeated enemies to heal his wounds. Zymus turned from a hero into a monster. It was rumored that there was no actual flesh left of the body he had been born with. First, Zymus was shunned, then driven away, and finally declared a monster. The mage fled into the wasteland to become an ominous legend people scare their children with. The monsters that opposed the Crusaders were truly abominable. Their bodies manifested weird mutations, extra eyes, unpaired limbs, mouths in their bellies, and withered half-grown heads, helplessly dangling on their shoulders. The leader of this heinous cohort was just a pile of moving flesh who struggled to retain its humanoid appearance. Even as it died, it continued to stir a monstrous brew in a large rotund cauldron. Shuddering with disgust, the Crusaders peered inside the cauldron and managed to retrieve some of its hideous contents. Chunks of bodies belonging to demons, mortals, and other unknown creatures twitched convulsively, still alive. The soldiers did not know what to do with this vile trophy and delivered it to the commander. So, what does this do for us? Right? Oh, nice. She did level up. Okay. Experienced Traveler stores 10 additional movement points every day per level of this feat. So we get 50 a day instead of 40. Oh, and has plus 10 additional movement points. So, so we have 50 and it will restore 50. Okay. So that would be handy. Master Maneuver 2, increase the maximum size by 1. Okay, that seems like a no-brainer. Yeah. Guaranteed ability, summon elementals. Okay, let's take this. Nice, so that's awesome. We can add another stack to this army then. So, let's try to open up the path down here to Grimwood. And then probably make our way back toward Drezen to pick up some recruits. Speaking of, we can get recruits. Okay, studying the Sword of Valor. The Sword of Valor, the great relic of the Crusades, mysteriously changed upon coming into contact with the commander. What does this mean? Clerics and wizards could shed some light on the artifact's properties. The researchers were divided on what exactly happened to the Sword of Valor. However, they did point out that the banner had belonged to Iomade back in her mortal life, and that it had gained miraculous properties. As if anticipating the ascension of its owner to divinity, could its current change be an indication of the commander's great future? Alright, so any decrees then here? We finished that one. Right. Okay, so that voracious jumble, we can study this, or some craftsmen can work on it. Not sure what. Yeah, alright. The whole relic thing is a little bit, not quite sure how all of this helps us. Do we use the relics somewhere after this, or we just got a bonus from them? They use up our materials points. Well, since we just... Alright, we just got this one. Let's go ahead. Have some craftsmen work on the voracious jumble. Strengthening the chain of command. The war wears soldiers down and defeatist attitudes sink in. In order to reinforce the discipline, the commander's staff council must look for new solutions. Okay. In the commander we trust. Swindlers have started a rumor that the commander is a saint, and gullible soldiers are now buying their charms that allegedly contain his hair, cut nails, and other holy relics. Punish them for some leadership points, leave them be. Morale, which we don't really need. Unlocks the Holy Ward's decree. Energy points income increases by 1. Crusade morale increases by 25. Unlocks the buy a cloak, support the Crusade decree. Finance points income increased by 20. Punish them. Punish them. Okay. False hope begets only regret. The commander has prohibited the sale of the charms and dispel the rumors, earning the soldiers' respect. They value their commander for his honesty, not for his divine origins. Okay. We were going to get some recruits here. There's no sorcerers. Where's that? Oh, that, here we go. Okay. So they're mercenaries, not recruitables. That's okay though. So we've got 13. Let's grab. Let's say. Well, they're melee. Okay, I thought they would be a ranged unit. That's a little bit unfortunate. We've got marksmen here. They are ranged. So I'm tempted to grab. I mean, we could get both. But like, I don't want to see what they can do. We've got some. Let's grab them. Let's grab probably just all of these. Let's grab some more clerics. Let's grab these marksmen. And then we're gonna have to move them off of here, right? Oh, I forgot we had this group of convicts sitting there. Okay, here, you guys move over here. Might have been an easier way to handle this, but I don't know what it is. Let's open up a new spot here. Okay. We want all these rangers. We want all of these. I guess we might as well grab these scouts. And then we're gonna need to do a little bit of work here. Okay. Where's our main force? We want to get this route open, so let's come down here. Oh, I don't want to hit this. Okay. Whew. Okay, it looks like we should be able to go that way now to get up there. So bring these guys back. Let's see. We want... What I'm going to do... No. Here. These guys, we want... Yeah, we want all of them down here if we can get there. Okay, we're going to bring in all these clerics. Going to move out these scouts and move in the marksmen. And then we're going to bring in the sorcerers. Do this. Okay. And then we want to bring these guys back. Meet up. We'll drop them in. Combine these two. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see what we get here for a new general. Only costs 2,000. We might as well. Let's start up a second army that can kind of hang around Drezen, maybe. So who do we want there? Like another. Like actually another mage with Scorching Ray might be cool, huh? Let's grab Chief Egaboya. Oh, she's got hospital too. Plus 5% bonus to infirmary size for all generals. So, like, does our other army get that too? Huh. All right. So, this group then we need to send down here. And these roads are just so convoluted. All right, come down here. And we're going to drop off these scouts here. And then the rest of this group needs to keep heading this way. And we can bring these guys in here now. Cool. Okay. I'm a little bit worried we could like lose this whole stack of marksmen. But I feel like they give us more than that stack of scouts. Okay. It looks like this is open now. So let's go out of here and see. I think that will be our next plan. So let's figure out what group we're going to take to fight the dragon. I think we'll swap out Lawn for Greybor. I'd like to keep a Ruchelet in there. Oh, this is our diplomacy group again. Commander, it's time for you to play a more prominent role in Mendev's politics. Fortunately, the ideal opportunity has just presented itself. A conflict is brewing in the capital. A clique of aristocrats displeased with the royal council is scheming against Her Majesty's loyal servants. It's the usual power struggle. Something of this sort occurs every couple of years in any civilized society. Your entrance on the political stage is long overdue. Given that your opinion in Mendev is outstandingly well respected, the Royal Council has decided to make use of it. They are expecting you to denounce publicly the nobles' attempts to challenge their rule. Sociel, I suggest we publicly address Her Majesty and claim that we're being drawn into an intrigue. Let the Queen know that we're loyal only to her, not to any of her servants or subjects. Darren, sounds like we're not the only ones bored of the Royal Council. Let us support the disgruntled nobles, and Cousin Galfrey's advisors will have too much on their plate to worry about us. Lon, I say we don't get involved in someone else's squabble. And just to make it clear, we'll write a public statement to the people of Mendev that will have the commander plainly say, "Your bickering is not my problem. Leave me alone." And Woljif, both the council and the aristocrats want to stop us supporting their opponent, right? Well, let's just get a payoff from both for not messing with their business. That way we come out with a little something something and we don't ruffle anyone's feathers. Why am I being pulled into Mendev's intrigues? You are part of those intrigues whether you want it or not. Political influence is an unavoidable part of your position. In the hands of Mendev, you are a priceless tool, and the Royal Council won't pass up a single opportunity to use you for the good of the nation. She called us a tool. By holding a parade in Her Majesty's honor, you have shown the Royal Council that you listen to their suggestions. As I promised, the nobility now regards you as a potential ally instead of a potential problem. And you are free to use your influence for the good of the crusade. All right. So I've pretty much just been basing this on what we get from them. A little bit less on the role-playing, I guess. Unlocks the help from the Queen decree. Some paladins and champions. Okay. People's help. Like cavalry and shield bearers. Royal courts help. Hedge knights and head hunters. We just get different recruits based on this. Slingers and conscripts. Or morale. Well, okay, I guess I don't really care about any of these too much. Oh, some more marksmen. let's do that. I'll take them. Which one was that? Darren's, I think. Yeah, okay. Darren, we will support Mendev's nobility. Isn't this wonderful? The Royal Council will get free entertainment, and we will get powerful new friends. I'm sure that the troops they'll send us will be equipped better than the recruits we've received so far. This meeting is adjourned, but I'm certain that the crusade will soon require another decision from the Diplomatic Council. And before that happens, Commander, I ask that you consider whether or not it's worth losing the Royal Council as an ally. Oh, she didn't like our choice there, I guess. What's this? Captain Harmington? Hail, Commander. Captain Harmington salutes. Permission to report. Although the desertion has been halted, not everyone appreciated your methods. A circle of discontents formed within the officers' ranks, calling themselves the Wary. There are no blatant signs of sedition, otherwise they would have been arrested. Still, their talk is concerning. We can't rely on them, we need our own trusted officers. I suggest enlisting some of the volunteers. We get some very capable fighters among the fresh blood every day, kind that could be made sergeants straight away. Sela, we need those who know the meaning of honor. We'll call paladins and knights from reputable orders, and they'll serve as an example to our soldiers, boosting everyone's morale too. And Aaron, Mendev is full of promising youths who were overlooked when their seniors were promoted to serve in your army. We can call them here, award them rank, and they'll be grateful to us until the end of their days. Why exactly are these Wary unsatisfied? Count Rende was generous with gold and even more generous with his promises. The officers he paid did a great job of convincing most of the volunteers to stay. Unfortunately, his approach was not to the liking of the remainder of the command. There have been murmurs that mercenary practices are unfit for a Crusader army. There's a lesson for us. We tried to please the corrupt, and what did we get? We offended those most loyal. If these oddballs want to take a vow of poverty, chastity, hunger, and cold, by all means, let them take it and suffer. I prefer having reasonable people at my side, not fanatics. And Captain Harmington, one more thing. I apologize if this sounds disrespectful, but these are the sentiments within the ranks. For an entire century, the Queen was the face of the Crusade. Even though she personally appointed you as commander, many still consider you an upstart, unworthy of the high title. Many officers and soldiers dream of Her Majesty taking the lead. Okay. Pious officers. Infirmary size increased by 10%. That might not be bad. Master of Maneuver. Oh. Oh. All generals gain +1 level to the Master of Maneuver feat. Well, that's pretty big. All units have +5 bonus to combat morale. Wow, I think... Darren, call your bright youths. Perfect. Let's give these youngsters a chance. They'll be sure to prove their worth. And there will finally be someone in Drezen to discuss Mendevian news with in the evening. I hope that these measures will solve the issue at hand. If we have further complications, I will call another council at once. Cool, so... I think that means every army gets another unit stack, which is great. Okay. So I want to get us back out, at least on the way to Grimwood. Still have this quest on the streets. We're supposed to find like a Hell Knight. We should have done that. We'll do that when we come back. Ooh, I thought we took care of... We rested. What's bubonic plague? Is that why she's not... Cure 2 consecutive saves? Oh. Can we fix that? She's still got constitution damage. We should be able to take care of that with some restoration. I did buy a bunch of scrolls. We're better equipped than we were. Well, that took care of Alright. Did a ton of damage. Okay, let's use a... There we go. Still at death's door, though, which I don't like. So let's go ahead and rest again. Okay. Ember, good to go now. Yeah. Try this again.
Godspeed.
Alright. We're gonna leave Lawn at home. Take out Greybor. It's between Lawn and Arushala. I feel like she gives us a little bit more. Maybe not quite as much damage at the moment, but she does have some other things. She's cool looking too. Alright, so we can see. Travel down here. See how far we can get. So we either have to make camp or we get attacked along the way. Oh, we've got an encounter on the road. Oh boy, okay. Is this the dragon we're looking for? We didn't even have to get all the way to Grimwood, I guess. Oh boy, okay. Well, we've got Devara here. I don't know if this is the dragon. It must be. I wonder if this probably isn't the fight though. We'll probably have to try to will it down and follow it maybe the rest of the way to Grimwood. Didn't get any chance to buff up or anything. Oh, Sila's still got some constitution damage we didn't take care of. Well, and everybody's fatigued. Jeez, this might not go well. We should have made camp before proceeding there on the map. I don't know if he has anything that can fix that fatigue. Oh my god. Social, we should have used some protection from fire there. Jeez. Well, this trip is off to a bad start. Greybor, I guess we want to get him in there, but he's hurting. Alright. We're good. Zeke, saddle up. And we can get some protection from evil on. Help us a bit. We should have thought to do the protection from fire. So seal there. Now he's gonna need to heal next time. Sela could do some. Arushala, let's get the feather step on. And then maybe we can use like one of those stone call or something. Little healing there from Sela. And let's actually have, you can do some more healing to yourself. Move them up a little bit. So seal. Get in here, I better just heal more. We need to do the, where is it? Protection from energy. Maybe, do we do that? Because we're dead. If he does another fireball like that, maybe we better do that. Hopefully we can make it through.
Please help me.
He's gonna come in and attack Arushala. Okay. Greybor, Oh, study target, yeah. Okay. We need to make sure get that on. Forgot, he's a slayer. Been a while since we've played with a slayer, our main character in Kingmaker, the slayer. Zeke, how about some help here from Duality of Conjuring? Some friendly Nabasu. Yeah, good. Let's just move Zeke kind of back here away a little bit too. Oh, is he taking off already? Okay. Alright, after all that, I kind of figured this wouldn't be a complete fight. We didn't get very far. So too late. Fix her death's door with something. Breath of life. You can cast it on her. That doesn't take care of that. How about we have Inspiring Recovery. Does this fix it? We can only fix his death's door if she's unconscious, maybe? Yeah, oh well. Okay, we're gonna go out and make camp. I hate having someone at death's door when we're just heading into a new area. But I guess we'll deal with it. Okay. Well, I think then we'll leave it here, and next time we'll try to make the rest of the way here to Grimwood, and maybe for a final battle with the dragon. We'll see. Thanks so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it, and hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye.